Hi everyone, it's Vicky here and let's make a card today using my two favorite techniques, die cutting and ink blending. So I am using this die set by Altenew and it's from their latest release. You do get lots of dies that you can create the most adorable little envelopes, and then you get lots of bits and pieces to embellish the envelopes. I like that you can open them up and have little things coming out of them, and that's what I'm going to do for today. So I will be creating a card using many of these envelopes on top of it. And to start out, I cut out 3 envelopes. I am just putting them together. And there is also a liner for the inside of each envelope. I'm going to make 3 envelopes, and then one of them is going to be open. The other two are going to be closed. Now, just because those are so tiny, you can definitely cut out even more and arrange them on top of your card front. I am going only with 3 of them, and you can definitely use pattern paper to cut them out. You can use colored cardstock to do it. I decided to go with white just because I feel like it is the most relaxing technique for me. And after cutting out a little piece that goes inside the envelope and lots of hearts, let's do the ink blending. I'm going to start by inking up the hearts, and for that I'm using a red ink. I will be listing down below all the colors that I use for coloring my little pieces, and I will be switching between different blending tools just to make my life easy. Also notice that I am using my sticky mat, so all those little pieces are not moving around as I do my ink blending. Now, by the way, this video is part of a hop that is happening on Instagram. You can find my handle down below in the description if you are watching on YouTube. So make sure to go ahead and join the hop, not only for the prizes, but also for lots of inspiration. You will find that you get lots of ideas on how you can put together cards using the new products. You get to see the new products of the release in action, so you can choose if something is for you. And of course, you get a chance to win lots of prizes. So now let's work on the background. I have a white panel here and I'm going to ink blend a little bit of blue. I am going for an ombre effect here, so I'm lightly applying blue from one corner towards the center. I'm not going to cover up the whole panel. Now, for this to work, you need to make sure that you don't load your brush with too much ink. Always go very lightly with the brush on top and leave some area wide just to add some extra interest, not to have a completely flat color underneath. Now, to make it even more interesting, I'm going to bring in a stencil, and using the same ink again, I'm going to blend a little bit of color on top of what I already have. I don't like to introduce a new color since I want my background to look quite subtle. That's why I keep on playing with the same ink pad. And if you are a splatter person, just go ahead and add some splatters again using the same ink pad that I diluted with water. I love splatters. I feel like they bring everything together and they give that artistic look. But of course, if it's not for you, just omit this step. Now I place the panel on top of my card base, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I did use foam square, so I do have dimension. And I'm going to play with the envelopes and just try and decide where I'm going to place them. I do have foam squares behind those as well, and then I do leave enough space underneath where I can stick my sentiment. Now on the open envelope, I'm going to arrange the little die-cut hearts, and notice that I finally decided not to use the liner because I feel like the white on the inside of the envelope gives enough contrast for the red hearts to pop. I'm going to add a few of those clear gems as well. And now all that's left to do is to add the sentiment. For that I'm going with those scripted sentiments die set. This one I have for ages, but I absolutely love it and I keep on using it again and again. I'm going to use the one that says sending, both the words as well as the outline. And with the magic of video editing, here it is ready to go. I'm just going to place it down again by using foam squares at the back. And I'm going to pair it with the word love that I have embossed on a black cardstock. And I'm going to finish it off by adding some white splatters. And here are some close-up photos on the card that I made for today. I hope that you had fun, that you got inspired. Just like always, links to everything I used is down below in the description area. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I'll see you all next time.